Hello everyone, I am Karen Joseph with SEVENnetworking and Fab right now. Hello, how is everyone doing today? Thank you to all of my live viewers, replay viewers, and web viewers too. So I'm Karen Joseph. Hello Angela, how are you doing? How's everything going with the oil business? Welcome, haven't seen you in a while. Let me flip this around. My Twitter's not working. Hey Evelyn, how are you doing? It was great. I'm going to flip this around. Hello, everyone. I am Karen Joseph. I run a networking organization for entrepreneurs and a marketing service too, which is my sister company. Hello, Gary. How are you doing? So welcome. We are having the Fab Show tonight. I'm fixing my hair a tad bit. I see it's looking crazy. The Fab Show tonight, which is the show for entrepreneurs, all about entrepreneurs. So that is happening in a few hours, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you all back here tonight. Oh, thank you for lunch, Miss Evelyn. It was very sweet. I did not really mean for you to treat me, but it's always great spending time with you. So we are going to talk about building rapport today. Victoria, how are you doing? All of my favorite entrepreneurs are on here. We're going to talk about building rapport and why it is important when you have a small business, because most of us on here are small business owners, just like I am. I am in the exact same boat as all of you. If you know some other small business owners and you want to invite them, please press on the little periscope guy there, the baldy guy, and swipe up, swipe down, share away, share on Twitter as well if you would like, because mine are not going to Twitter. I don't know why. Hello, Monsibas. How are you? Shanna Craft, welcome. It is good to see everyone. Yanni B, welcome. So I'm Karen Joseph. If you want to follow me, it's at SEVENnetworking. Thanks for sharing, Miss Victoria. So why do we need to build rapport? Or what is rapport? What is rapport? When you have rapport with people, people always say, oh, I have great rapport with that person. What does that mean? To me, it means that you have that connection, right? You've made that connection. You're starting to build the trust. Yes, a good relationship. Exactly. You're starting to build that trust with that person. And that's very important if you are a small business owner, to build the trust factor, right? To get to know someone, to like them and trust them. You just read that Twitter was on the fritz today. Oh boy, it's on the fritz. What are we going to do? We're going to just have to work around it, I guess, right? They're having problems just like we have problems in our businesses some days. So you want to, hello, Maria Turchi. We're talking about rapport, building rapport with people, having that great connection, feeling like you can just trust that person. You want to get to know them better. Hey, you want to get to, you want to do business with them. So how do you build rapport? What do you guys do to build rapport? One way that I would say to build rapport is to be really genuine. Just to be yourself. Thank you for sharing on Twitter, Evelyn. Be yourself, right? When you go off to school, when you're in kindergarten, love the fab. Yes, fab. These are the fab colors. You gotcha. Evelyn, we should have taken a picture today in your fab orange as well. So when you go off to kindergarten, right, your parents say to you, go, have a good time, just be yourself, right? As kids, that's what we do, right? We just act ourselves. We don't have to, pretend to be someone we're not. We don't even know about that kind of stuff. Then throughout life, things change for us. And then we realize, you know what? It's better just to be yourself. Be genuine. All right? Tip number 2 is to be warm and friendly. People like it when you're warm, when you're friendly, when you have a smile on your face. You're more, people think you're more approachable, right? If you have a smile on your face and if you're just sitting there very sternly, like this, people may not want to come over. But if you have a smile on your face and you're warm and you're friendly, it makes it you're more approachable, right? Smile. Give a firm handshake when you see people. Oh, thank you, Miss Maria. A firm handshake, a smile on your face goes a long way. And also making eye contact with people. Let them know you're focused on them. You're listening to them. That really helps to build rapport and make that connection. Laughter is the best. I'm all for laughter. And here I go laughing away. Oh, thanks, Maria. Hello, Gwen McBrien. How are you doing? So yes. So be friendly. Let people know that, that you're approachable. My next tip is to show interest, right? No surprise to anyone. People are self-focused, but when you're trying to build rapport with people, you want to show interest. You're interested in them. You're interested in what they're talking about, right? You're not thinking about your family at that moment. You're focused on that person. It really helps to build the rapport, right? So sometimes this is hard. I know. Sometimes our minds are going, but try to really focus on that person and show interest. And another thing is that don't be too needy. You know, people don't like when I have a mother who's very, very, very needy. We all try hard to be liked, but when you're too needy, people don't like that. It's hard to build those relationships with people that are super needy. So if you're needy, maybe be needy at home with your family. Those people already love you and trust you and know you. But when you're out and about, try not to be too needy. Okay? Then my last thing is, I had some notes here, is read the culture, right? Always be yourself. Hello, Peggy McGill. But at the same time, you can adjust your approach depending on who you're with. So if you're with, sometimes you're with people younger, say the younger folks, right? And you have a business and you're talking to them about business, sometimes you have to adjust the culture. You have to be a little bit more, maybe use different words, right? Because they have the younger culture, the millennials. They're not living in the same era that we were raised in, that we're used to. So sometimes you really have to adjust things. Or when you're with older people to build those relationships, you might have to adjust to being with them too, because they're not used to being with people that are young. So sometimes you have to adjust to who you're with, right? Exactly. Be flexible. Most definitely. Now, what are some questions? Questions are great for building relationships, right? Open-ended questions because you want to get to know the people. So what are some questions you could use for building rapport when you're out and about, maybe when you're networking or you're meeting new people? What do you think you could ask? Anyone here with me today besides Miss Victoria and Maria? Maybe you can ask anything interesting happening in your life, right? Anything interesting going on, or how was your weekend, or how was your day, right? Questions. Let them open up to you. Let them tell you something. Let's see. I always like to find out where people are from, because I find out when you build rapport, if you're both from the same state. What do they enjoy doing in their free time? That's a great thing. Exactly. Because find the common bonds there. The things that you guys, the common thread. Hey, Grant, how are you doing today? We're talking about building rapport with people. Making that special connection. Okay, bye, Victoria. I'll see you later, honey. Don't forget the Fab Show tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. It's the show for entrepreneurs, all about entrepreneurs. I am great, Mr. Grant. How are you doing today? So when you're building rapport with others, Grant, you're a great relationship guy. How do you build rapport with others? What kind of questions do you like to ask people when you're getting to know them? Because it's important. Yes, I'll see you later, Victoria. It's important to get to know them, right? Find a common thread. If I find people that are from the same town that I'm from, I can say, hey, I live in that same area. Do you know such and such a restaurant? Or where do you like to go eat? Because people like to talk. I know. That's my husband's,
Thank you for
that's my husband's business line ringing. Crazy. Now you're going to hear the message after this. But you know what? It's very authentic here on Periscope. You just never know what is going to happen. So talking about being rapport, building that relationship. Hello, Phoenix 85351. So I try to find out, where people are from. Get to know them, what interests them. Don't hammer them with too many questions. Exactly. Watch and learn and listen. You ask what you do for a living. Okay, and what if the person says, I don't do anything? then it's kind of like, where do you go from there? See, I always worry, like, I'm going to ask someone a question, and then they're just going to have that brief answer, boom, and then the conversation's going to shut down. So did that ever happen to anyone? It's kind of like, then they just turn around and like walk away. I'm like, oh no, I wanted to talk to you. And it's hard to sometimes bring them back. So yeah, try to find the common thread though. Where they live, what they do. If I meet someone, at my kid's school, I always, ask, what do you mean by that? I ask, what do you mean by that? Okay. On social media, work off their bio. Exactly. You can find things on their bio, get to know them. Definitely before you have that conversation with them. When I'm at my kid's school, I know most people there, right, are parents. They're picking up their kids. Oh, who's your child's teacher? What do you think? Does your child like so-and-so for a teacher? Who are the teachers in, the next grade up? Because that way people love to talk, right? They love to talk about themselves. They love to talk about their kids. They love to talk about their pets. So just try to keep the conversation going so that you can, build that trust with that person. Get to know that person. They say nothing, everyone does something. Like, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Exactly. Yes, everyone does something. That is very true. So just get to know people. Love when people say they're unemployed. Then you that can be a whole other conversation, right? So it's important to build rapport, right? It's all about making those connections, building those relationships, and having people feel comfortable with you. People that want to do business with you. What is your job you don't understand? I own a networking organization called SEVENnetworking and also a marketing service called Fab right now. Hello, free social media. Well, I'm going to hop off now before the phone rings again. Get ready for the Fab show tonight. It is a show for entrepreneurs, all about entrepreneurs. It is going to be fun, I promise. Lots of networking, great way to meet some new people. And it is 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I hope to see you all later on the Fab Show. Have a fabulous, wonderful afternoon or evening or wherever you are in this world. Grant, what time is it by you? It must be getting pretty late. But I do hope to see you at some point. Maria, hope to see you later. Thanks for that email earlier. That was kind of pretty comical. It made me laugh. I don't know why. Because I'm just like going about doing my thing. And then you sent that email and I was like, oh, 1:15 in Turkey. All right. Enjoy, everyone. Famous. Yeah. Just like we're all, you know what? We're all famous. Right? All right, friends. I will see you later. Thanks for hopping on. Bye. Thanks to my replay viewers too. Bye-bye.